Hey everybody, it's Tony from Car Stars and welcome to my new garage. Anyway, I needed an engine stand, so I got this big red Jacks 1,250 pound engine stand from Harbor Freight, Tractor Supply. And the one from Harbor Freight was 1,000 pounds. They had one for 1,000 pounds, and it's got this center leg that comes out and then it tees off at the end. And I didn't like that, so I went with this much wider design. I think this this engine stand was about 159 or something like that from Tractor Supply. I think that's the regular price, so I thought it was all right. Not the cheapest, but also not the cheapest made either. Assembly was pretty straightforward. The instructions, of course, being typical Chinese stuff, you know, they just got these little tiny diagrams and showing you like, oh, hey, look, this is how you assemble it. A couple things were left out. For example, it's very minor. This like little tool tray just kind of sits on this post and swivels around. It's probably going to be more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. But this little ring right here is not described anywhere in the instructions, but it was pretty obvious it went into the pin here that holds the head in place. And the handle just slides in to that hole for rotation with no way to keep it from falling out. So I don't know if I'll do anything to modify that, because I know it's probably not possible, but if this were to slide out, nothing would keep this other than the pin. So if you got the pin out and that handle out, I guess this technically could slide out and your engine could fall on the floor, but I don't think that would ever happen, just considering the design. But let's talk about assembly. You had basically 3 different sizes and lengths of bolt. The only difference is where I got confused was there's a kind of a steel wheel here, and originally I put the wrong size washer and lock washer. There's a set of 2 smaller ones that go here. Instead, I put the larger ones for the larger bolts. I used those by mistake, so by the time I got to attaching the neck here, I was out of the correct size washers and lock nuts. So then I figured out that it was this wheel. I'd used the wrong size. So that was an easy swap. The only other thing that confused me for a second was they give you 2 really short bolts and they go back here. They just tell you in the instructions, it's like use bolt 14 and nut 12, when in fact there's no separate bags. You know how some of this stuff comes in separate bags with actual numbers on the bags to tell you what size or which bolt and nut that is? Well, they don't do it with this kit or with this engine stand. So that was my only 2 guffaws and slight confusion. But otherwise, it went together in about 30 minutes. And yeah, it seems pretty sturdy. I'm pretty happy with it. Can't wait to get my LS1 up on there and get to work reassembling it. Got a call from the machine shop and they said that it's just about ready. So I'm going to go be picking it up soon, but got my stuff in here. I'm ready to get to work. So thanks for watching. Again, it's the big red Jacks from Tractor Supply. I don't know if you can get them in other locations, probably. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, post them down below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that link, thumbs up. And I'll catch y'all later.